Welcome to the University of Lincoln. My name is Professor Andrew Hunter, and I'm going to introduce you today. While you're not able to visit our campus in person at the moment, our virtual open day is the perfect opportunity to get a feel for what living and learning in Lincoln might be like. Our virtual open day is live and interactive. You'll be able to meet extraordinary people and experience our vibrant campus. Choosing a university can be one of the most difficult decisions you make. The University of Lincoln is not for everyone. I suggest that you look at lots of universities, find out the one you feel most comfortable with and where you want to spend the next 3 or 4 years of your life. In your welcome pack, you'll have received an agenda for the day with details of the time of the wide range of talks being delivered online today. There will also be an opportunity to ask any questions you may have in the live chat sessions being run throughout the day. During this welcome talk, I'm going to introduce you to the Lincoln experience and share with you what you can expect as a student who lives and studies here and what makes us special. We're very proud that we were recently awarded gold in the UK's National Teaching Excellence Framework, where we were recognised for delivering consistently outstanding teaching, learning and outcomes for students. We were one of only 59 higher education providers out of almost 300 in the UK to receive that gold rating. The university provides a great student experience as it prepares you for your career. Being at university fundamentally changes and develops you as a person and as a citizen, which is incredibly valuable. But it also prepares you for your future and your career, and that is something we take extremely seriously. We pride ourselves on our excellent student support, offering a wide range of services from counselling, wellbeing, chaplaincy and mental health support. The student wellbeing staff are available to help you whatever your issues and to advise and guide whatever challenges you come up with. We also have an excellent students union who provide alternative forms of support and counselling for their members. We think we offer excellent graduate prospects. Everybody is thinking about the world of work as we come out of the current pandemic crisis. 96% of our most recent graduates were in work or further study 6 months after finishing their course, with more than 3/4 in graduate level jobs. Graduates typically have higher employment rates than non-graduates. They earn more over their lifetime than those without a degree. They enter employment at higher levels. They get onto professional training programs and they make faster progress up career ladders. Research by the Institute for Fiscal Studies showed that the average earnings of graduates 10 years after finishing university were double that of non-graduates for men and 3 times higher among women. A government report estimated the graduate premium on lifetime earnings is around £200,000 compared with non-graduates. To help you to prepare for the world of work, we have a great careers and employment team. They provide tailored support, individual career advice during your time here at Lincoln and after you graduate. They're available throughout your life after you leave the university. The services include one-to-one coaching, advice on your CVs and interview preparation. And we work closely with local, national and international employers, acting as a gateway to the business world and connecting students with a wide range of graduate opportunities in the UK and overseas. At Lincoln, we really care about student engagement, and I think this is a remarkable part of what the university does. We give students a voice in how we run the university, and that in itself provides opportunities for students to learn about working in a large organisation. We have students involved in committees and structures across the university. They even sit on interview panels. I personally chair many interview panels to hire new members of academic staff, and I've always been impressed by the role our student representatives play on those panels, the maturity and thoughtfulness they bring to it as they help us to get the right staff to deliver the atmosphere we want here at Lincoln. They also, of course, learn invaluable skills about interviewing for themselves. This activity and many others are all part of the Lincoln experience, and we recognise it in something formal we call the Lincoln Award. This is a joint initiative run by the university and the Students' Union to recognise and support out of curriculum achievements. whether it be volunteering or taking part in local community groups or taking part in the life of the university itself or working in sports and societies. Through this mechanism, students have a way to show employers the skills they've developed outside the classroom as well as in it. And we know that employers really, really value those skills. The university is home to an astounding community of academics whose teaching is underpinned by the research they do. And we have research going in across all of our disciplines. They contribute to a vast and diverse range of discoveries. To name a few, we have people working in treatments for cancer, designing new materials for face masks for coronavirus, looking at methods to resolve the issues with plastic pollution in the oceans, social challenges of young fatherhood, agri-robotics, space robotics, understanding the medieval archives in the cathedral at Lincoln and the remarkable truth that brings to bear about the history of our country, and dozens of other projects. This rich scholarship is at the heart of the education we provide to our undergraduates. Our academic staff bring their cutting-edge expertise in their own disciplines into the classroom and ensure they help to prepare you for the future of your discipline, not for the past. We also give students the opportunity to collaborate with our researchers through their individual projects. To give one example, Harriet Fluck was a BSc Honours Sport and Exercise Science student, and she conducted a novel study assessing how oral contraceptives affect the substrate metabolism, that is the ability to use fuels such as fats and carbohydrates. Her findings have contributed to existing research with elite female athletes, and she showed that fat metabolism was actually increased when the oral contraceptive was used, which may have beneficial effects for athletes' performance. She presented her work at the British Association of Sports and Exercise Science Student Conference. So well done, Harriet. There is always a lot going on at the university. We have an inspiring range of guest speakers alongside our world-class academic staff. Some of the finest thinkers in their field come to us to deliver special talks. Our Great Live series of lectures is always interesting and attracts very large audiences. Speakers have included our own Chancellor, Lord Victor Adeboali, the renowned businesswoman Dame Stephanie Shirley, novelist Anne Cleves, my favourite, the remarkable astronomer royal Sir Martin Rees, who gave a wonderful talk on the possibilities of intelligent life beyond the Earth, although he didn't comment on whether there's any on the Earth. The ExoMars rover engineer Abby Hutty, and the BBC correspondent Tom Heap, and many, many others. We also have a variety of events and conferences that are open to students and members of the public, aimed at providing insight and inspiration into the work of the university and its contribution to society. But we also have our own inspiring academics at the university. As I said earlier, a remarkable range of things going on here. To just talk to the few that you can see in front of you, the team on the left are roboticists. They have done remarkable work in agri-robotics, in developing methods to deal with the efficiency issues and the labor issues that are currently a huge challenge to our country and the rest of the world. And here they are in front of a robotic forklift. On the top right, you see Anna Wilkinson with Charles Darwin III. Anna is an expert on cognition in animals and in particular in reptiles. Charles Darwin III was trained for a very special event for the university. We opened a building called the Joseph Banks Laboratories a few years ago, and Charles was trained over a period of several weeks to snip open the tape on the building. If you have a moment after the open day, have a look on YouTube, see if you can find the clip. It is wonderful, and you have no idea how hard it was to train a tortoise to do that. And then down on the bottom right, we have Carenza Lewis. Carenza spent quite a long while working with Time Team on the television in community archaeology. And she does some remarkable work where she gets members of the public to excavate test pits, to do real-world archaeological work at a scale that wouldn't be possible by conventional methods. We also have, I said earlier, we have quite a number of inspirational visitors who come to deliver talks to the university. Some of them become part of our community here at the University of Lincoln more permanently. On the screen, you see the naturalist and broadcaster, Chris Packham. He's a visiting professor in our School of Life Sciences, which happened after he came to speak to our students about his passion for wildlife conservation. He continues to work with those students and also is working with English and journalism students. The former poet laureate, Carol Ann Duffy, is a regular visiting artist for us with our English students. And TV Gadget Show host and author Jason Bradbury is also a visiting lecturer, and he teaches students on the product design program, looking at innovative methods for designing new technologies. So those are some inspiring staff and some inspiring visitors. But of course, in the end, what we really want is inspiring students. And boy, have we had a few. Here on the screen are just some of the students whose work after leaving university we're immensely proud of. Adam Samara, 3 days after graduating, boarded a plane to Alaska, spent 3 weeks camped on a glacier and confirming his passion for adventure filmmaking. He said that since that exhibition, he's traveled all over the world, capturing stories of adventure and exploration. After spending 2 years as a freelance filmmaker, he set up the Cold House Collective. He's now one of the biggest adventure companies in the UK, and their work is winning international awards. He studied media production at the University of Lincoln. Amy Bland and Sasha Bark, who you can see on the top right, created a new makeup range designed for cancer patients. They're called Chemo Cosmetics, and they're believed to be the first makeup range designed specifically for patients undergoing chemotherapy or radiotherapy. Amy and Sasha came up with the idea as part of their university project in April, and they're now looking to continue the business. They've also been reached out to by high street shops such as Boots to help them develop the brand. And media production graduate Joseph Fallon, fast gaining a reputation in Hollywood as a go-to maker of award-winning film trailers, included trailers for Lion, The Color of Time, Hector and the Search of Happiness, and Be a Man. He's now living and working the dream in West Hollywood. And he said, if someone had told me the story of the next 6 years the day I graduated, I would have found it hard to believe. The university has lots of great facilities, and we're very, very proud of our campus. It's slap bang in the heart of the beautiful city of Lincoln. We've invested over £300 million in the campus over recent years, and we're continuing to invest. What I'd say about this, compared with many other universities, is we have a really friendly community feeling on the campus. It's also a very safe place to be, and it's only 5 minutes walk out to the town centre. That's quite a unique thing for a university, and our students really enjoy that aspect of living here. So wherever you are, you are at home when you're at the University of Lincoln. It is a challenging time for students. You're moving away from home. You've got to grow in confidence. You've got to manage finances, make friends, join clubs and societies, and enjoy new experiences. You've also got to learn to cook. And we think the close-knit sense of community here makes that also much easier. Most of our student accommodation is within a 10-minute walk of the campus, if not on the campus itself. The picture on the screen is actually part of our student village. So it's all close at hand, which makes things really, really simple. Students have rated Lincoln in the top 20% of UK universities for good social life, according to the Times Higher Student Education Experience in 2017. And Lincoln was recently named one of Britain's 20 best cities in the Telegraph. It's also been named the friendliest city in the UK, and having lived here for 15 years, I agree. Typical student accommodation has everything you'd expect: kitchen, bathroom, ensuite, and most critically of all, good Wi-Fi. But what's great about it, I guess, is you can try and choose what suits you. There is a variety of different types of accommodation available, and you can try to find the thing that fulfills the particular requirements you have. We do guarantee accommodation to first-year students who make the University of Lincoln their first choice on UCAS and apply by the 30th of June. We also have a warden scheme to help to look after our students. This is a picture of our student union. It's an independent student-led organisation run on behalf of all of our students, aims to provide you the best possible experience, hosts a wide range of services as you imagine. There's plenty to do, including help with finding a job, an advice centre, and a whole range of social events. Lots of ways to get involved: be a course representative, take part in sports and societies, stand for the annual elections, engage in the various campaigns that go through, as well as all sorts of social events. There are more than 130 sports clubs and societies. They include debating, orchestra, cheerleading, film, karate, rowing, sailing, archery, hockey, football, cricket, rugby, and frisbee, and I guess another 110. They will be running a little bit differently for a while because of the current situation we have, for example, by making more use of outdoor space. So you'll still get a great experience here at the university. And we are thinking very carefully about how we make sure that we maintain a good experience for students through the continuing period of restrictions. Lincoln's a fabulous city for students. Our main campus is located right next to the Brayford Pool Marina in the heart of the city centre. Uphill you have the historic Bailgate Quarter, which you can see in the picture here. It's at the top of Steep Hill, and they don't call it Steep Hill for no reason. It's one of the steepest in the country. But there's a very wide range of entertainments and places to visit there. Actually, more than 3/4 of our students come into campus on foot, one of the highest rates anywhere in the country. There's a really relaxed and friendly atmosphere in the city. Lots of people just chilling out in this place. We have a 400-seat theatre on our campus. We get national and international comedy, music and theatre. And our performing arts students use it to prepare for their Edinburgh Fringe performances every year. There's also the world famous Christmas market, Lincoln Christmas Market, well worth parents coming to visit. Over 270,000 visitors from around the world at the beginning of December. If you're a mum and dad, you can visit when you like and have a nice experience, but you also have the comfort of knowing that your son or daughter is safe and living on or near the campus in the city. No need for late night bus rides and taxi fares. And ultimately, once you've completed your studies, completed your degree, you have the opportunity to graduate within the absolutely stunning surroundings of Lincoln Cathedral, one of the finest medieval cathedrals in the world, and in my view, certainly the finest in the UK. Graduation is absolutely my favourite time of the year. We have a wonderful experience every year, and it is the best. I've been to a few university graduations. I may be biased. Ours is the best. So you can spend your time celebrating the years of hard work and study. And if that weren't enough, after we finish the graduation ceremony in the cathedral, we process across to the castle for the alumni celebrations. We now have a very large alumni community, so we have more than 100,000 members worldwide. Many of them are influential in their fields, ranging from politics to international development, science and engineering. We've got notable filmmakers, members of parliament, award-winning designers and illustrators, and engineers with global companies in our network. In front of you is Imogen Napa. She's a Sky Ocean Rescue Scholar and a National Geographic Explorer. She graduated in 2014 with an MSc in biotechnology. We also have amongst our graduates Jack Howard, famous actor, comedian and writer. He's got more than 400,000 YouTube subscribers and more than 17 million views. And Tomska, a very famous YouTuber with 5.25 million subscribers. We are increasingly thinking about the future of the nature of future work and the skills that our students need. We're seeing that employers are asking for different skills than they did in the past. So skills like attention to detail, trustworthiness, coordination, time management are actually dropping out of the top 10 for employers. And they're looking for technology, design skills, programming and evaluation and so on. So we will always look to prepare our students for the skills that they need in the future. We'll help you to develop those skills, and we do so through a range of specialist facilities, everything from clinical training suites, a simulated pharmacy for our pharmacy students, pro-section anatomy suites for medicine, and whatever is needed in your particular profession. They really are top quality, and you'll learn a great deal there. So next steps, well, deciding where to study is a big decision. I hope this talk and the rest of the day will give you some insight into what it is that makes Lincoln so special. I'd recommend that parents look at our parent zone on our website. It gives you a timeline to help you guide you through the various application processes. Most of our courses hold a Your First Day event, which is an important chance to come back and visit us as a student and experience things in that way. You'll get an offer pack, so take a look at that. And there's a Friend for Life network, which will help you to get to know future students in advance of arriving. We want you to plan your move to university, whether it's here or anywhere else, with confidence, and ensure that if you choose Lincoln, you're really happy with the choice you're making. We have a couple of companion websites with a range of useful content created by our students for students. Find out more on the Learning at Lincoln website, and advice about all aspects of life as a student on our student blog. So today is your chance to virtually experience Lincoln and find out more. I'm sorry you haven't been able to come to see us in person. I hope you will get the opportunity to do that, visit our campus and take a look around. It is a wonderful place. I hope that you really enjoy exploring what the university has to offer you. And if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to speak to a member of staff or one of our student ambassadors through the online live chat sessions. I particularly recommend the latter. If you want to know what it's like to be a student somewhere, best thing you can do is ask some students. So thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.